And turn that off because yeah. Um. Okay, I'm once again going to record this as well. But hello everyone, welcome back to hello everyone and welcome back to GTA 5. Today, once again, we are going to be I forgot the button to do that. Also, I'm going to be like restocking some stuff. Now, here's the thing. If you see me fail to jump, my keyboard's been kind of acting up a bit lately, so sorry if it seems like that I'm like having trouble jumping. The space bar specifically is the part that's like, nah, I don't want to work. Honestly, it's mostly my fault. I kind of like hit it really bad yesterday. For those of you that were there for the I say yesterday, the day of which I'm recording this and streaming this, because if you are watching this on the YouTube end, it is being streamed on Twitch. It's also being streamed on YouTube, but still, Twitch is more reliable source. Like right now, that just works. So if you were there on Twitch if you were there on Twitch, you would have known that I streamed Peak with the boys, but I did not stream it on YouTube. That's another reason. Is because sometimes I'll stream like early in the morning, and then like later in the day I'll stream again, but then I'll be like, nah, nah, I'll just stream on Twitch. It'll be a lot easier just to do because, well, I can, because I only just have to press like one button to get onto Twitch. Meanwhile, for YouTube, I have to like do all this stuff, make like a thumbnail for it, which the thumbnail is just a stock image of GTA, but still, or of Peak, but still, I have to like I have to change out the thumbnail. I have to change out the name. Meanwhile, the name on Twitch is most likely going to stay the same, and I don't even have to post a thumbnail for that. So, Twitch is easier for me to stream on. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so supplies done. What about cocaine? Okay, so cocaine that's still going. How are we doing on? Okay, so everything is stocked up except for cocaine. So and this one. So let's go and let's go. Well, first things first. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find the what's it called? We're gonna go to the stash house. If we have to do like a an assassination thing, we'll do that as well. But we're also gonna go to the stash house, and then whichever one needs, if stash house decides to fill up one of these, we will go with the one that has not been filled up on the on the supplies. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Whichever one the stash house fills up on supplies. Granted, it's probably gonna do this and this as well. Do these two as well as these. But either way, we're still gonna go and try and fill these up. While we're filling one of them up, the other one is going to finish stocking up. Honestly, I think that we'll probably go with this one first because it is the most on supplies, but it's the least on stock. But this one is the least on supplies, but most on stock. So we're just gonna go do this while this goes up, and then after we're done with the first one on this one, we'll go to this. Got it? I know that was confusing, and I am currently stuck in something. Let's go. Okay. First, let's go get some snacks. Hopefully we got some snacks. Maybe we need snacks. I have no idea. And yes, I do know that I need to that is currently still like full the
Arcade's open.
what's it called, the safe. But if you would let me if that thank you. If that notification could go away, I swear the notifications in here are like stay up the longest. Are like the longest notification I've ever seen in my life. Like no other game does it for that long. Okay. Let's go back down. Go back down. Let's go to our motorcycle.
Hey.
Oh wait. Oh no. We're gonna go and what's it called? Go to the stash house first. And we're gonna see how we do. Yes. Okay, first things first, let's check to see where the stash house is. It is not over here, it's all the way over there. However, the assassination is here first. So what we're gonna do is, much like last GTA video, which, fun fact, I still haven't edited yet. At the time of the recording this, I do need to edit it though. Much like last time, I'm just gonna go and do everything up until I'm done with the first restocking. Then after that, I'm just gonna continue streaming. Which, if you are on Twitch or if you're watching my live streams, and I'm dead. If you're watching my live streams, which go to Twitch for that, because while I do want the watch time on YouTube, I feel like I'm growing more on my channel on Twitch than I am on YouTube. I'm getting more, maybe more of an audience. I say that. But anyway, okay, so it's over here. So we're gonna be kind of quiet throughout this because things are constantly like. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so an SMG. He wants an SMG. Got it. What we want? Guy who looks like that he was in the Russian mafia. Okay. Yes, sunglasses on.
Let's go down to the range later and fire off a few rounds.
You know, that actually sounds like a good idea. It actually sounds like a fun time. Going down to the range. I want to go back to the range. The range was fun last time I was with the church group. Yes, and to anyone that's probably wondering what I'm saying, yes, the church group that I'm with, we sometimes go down to the range.
What are you doing here? 99% don't get off their ass. Why are you here? 离我远一点.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we could get involved later. I'd love to catch a game.
有什么天大的点子?
All right. Thanks, buddy. See you later.
滚开，白痴！你这，你不可以来这里！你在干嘛？你不要跟我斗！
我们的人受伤了。Why are you here？ 你脑袋装屎吗？
Hold on. Let's go. All right, we're out. We are out. We are out of here. Okay, we're gonna go this way. We have to escape the cops first before we do anything crazy. Okay, got $30 million. I mean $30,000. Okay, now I just need to wait for them to get out. You know, I just realized I don't think I finished up any of the other heists. So yeah, let's go. Let's just start making our way uptown, walking slow, faces going, and I'm not home, and I'm there now. There, made a parody. Simply because I'm just trying to avoid the cops right now. There we go. Wow, so many people are driving on the wrong side of the road. Anyway, let's go. Don't think this will be too long. There's this video where like this guy's playing GTA, and the thing is just titled. They're not even trying to. Rockstar's not even trying to hide it anymore. And it's just a guy that's just like there, like on that highway where like the military base is, and he's just standing there in the middle of the road where no cars are going, but they're passing him. Like if I were to like see the gap between these two, if I was just to stand like right here, there's like a gap between the two, like cars coming towards me, cars going away from me. And the cars just keep going, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, it starts small, but then it just, like, waits until, like, a car's just, like, on the road, and then it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna bump into this guy, and then just, like, kills him. It's like why, like Rockstar. I want to know like why you made that into GTA. I feel like that there were some things added. Okay. I feel like that there were some things added to this to GTA 5 that I didn't notice in the last from the last update. Okay, I need to get up. Okay, get my motorcycle. Also, I've noticed that I pronounce it as mortar cycle instead of motorcycle, and I have not been corrected yet. So I'm just going to continue pronouncing it that way until someone corrects me. That's actually a lot of how I've gone through life with like how I pronounce things, is that I'll pronounce it a certain way, and I'll be like, am I even pronouncing it right? And nobody ever but no one corrects me, so I'm immediately like, oh, okay, yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how I feel. That's just how it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, here it is. Over here. Here we go. Let's go in. Let's see what we're doing.
You got nowhere to go. Fuck you!
Oh, that got me too. All right. Let's do this.
What you looking for, douchebag?
All right, here we go. Okay, so what do we got? We got 28,398. Got it. 28,398. 28,398. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we've received and which one is about to be restocked. All right, let's get out of here. Nah. Let's leave the area. One of the reasons why I drive okay, what do we got? Okay, weed stash has been restocked. Okay. Yeah, one of the reasons why what's it called? If I can talk, that would be great. That would be great. I drive the motorcycle more than like other cars because I know that people are like, why don't you drive like a faster car? And I'm like, because this is my motorcycle, and I don't know if you've noticed, but anytime like I have health that I need to regenerate on, I'm driving this car. Like when you're just standing like by yourself, like if I was to just be like standing like right here, and I had to like, and my health was in the red, then it would only regenerate halfway. However, when I'm on here, it regenerates the full like 100%, and that's mostly why I stay here. However, like it doesn't regenerate the what's it called, the body armor, the bulletproof vests. So yeah, let's head all the way down to the. Hold on, let me just put a thing here. Nah, we're not gonna do that. I don't need to rob them. Alright, let's head all the way over to them. Now we're just going to just restock it, and then we will end the video, but the stream will keep on going. So yeah, this is more of just a ploy to just like get people to go over to Twitch. So yeah. Also subscribe. All right. I'm making a clip out of that. Anyway, Anyway, so back to what we're doing. We're just going to. I'm trying to get people to go over to Twitch. My goal is I'm trying to hit affiliate, and we're trying to get to, and I got. There's 3 requirements that you need. I've gotten 2 of them already. One of them I don't have. And that is I need. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna check right now. What is the last requirement that I'm in need of? Achievements. I just need 3 average viewers on 4 different days. That's really it. That is it. And that I'm trying to get that over. There. I can start adding, because then I can start kind of like adding bits, even though technically you can already use bits, but that way I can start like adding bits, like you'll be able to pay for something, so like put like 3 bits in, and I'll have to like recite the entire, like I'll have to like recite 100 digits of pi off the top of my head. 25, I would have to like name all states of the United States in alphabetical order. I don't know what. I just I'm trying to get there. Here we go. Also, because I do want to get paid. Yes, that is a thing. Here we go. Okay, let's source some items. And then after this, I'm gonna go and source some more. However, if you're watching this on YouTube, and you're not, you won't see it because it will be on stream. And that is why you should head over to Twitch, which link is in the description. That's another thing. That's something that a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people know what the description is. It is the thing below the video where it has a little bit of a description, but then there's the option more. So I honestly, like, I remember, like, back when I was little, I was always told, yes, look in the description. Yes, do that. Oh, please don't be too far. Please don't be too far. Please. Oh, it's really not that far. Okay. It's like, yes, it's in the description. Go there and look for it. And I was always like, yay. But then, like, over time, I think that, like, people, because of, like, how YouTube Shorts has been, people don't really go into the description. They just look at because it's all in the pinned comment. And I think that's it. I think that's why. So I might try and I'll probably do like a pinned comment for like Twitch, and I might do like a pinned and I'll put it into the description. Editor me, remember to do that when you're uploading this, because I know for a fact I'm gonna forget this. Write it down if you have to. In fact, leave that exact request in for, or like putting it in the pinned comment. Using the pinned comment. Alright, leave that part in. Alright, we're heading over to this place. Okay, so I remember, Merrick actually taught me about this. Where is it? Okay. This poor guy just like woke up today and was like, I'm gonna go do my job. And he's just getting hit with a bat. Alright. There we go. Okay, so he's not dead. Just we're gonna go collect the supplies. That guy is just severely injured though. Oh, wait, never mind, he's dead. Alright, let's head over to get the source of supplies. No, I did not put a marker for it. Why would I? I'm not a simpleton. Okay, no, I'm gonna... Okay, so it's gonna be like over here. Alright. Alright. Okay, so it's in here. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go. Back to the place. Here we go. You know, I kind of want to go onto Etsy and then just like see if I can ask for an overlay that I can put on some of my videos that are taken off of Twitch and taken off of streams, where it just like shows it's like an overlay that I can get that's just like an animation for like join me on Twitch. I can probably put some of them on like some of my shorts. No place where the grass is really a killer. 1 6. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. No, I can't sing about that. Can't sing about that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna like look up like Twitch overlays that I can probably get. Some I might make myself. I'll probably go on Etsy. I know for a fact that I'll probably be talking about that while somebody is in the chat, and they're gonna be like, oh well, I can make it for you, and they're gonna show me like their artwork, and it's just gonna be like the same AI stuff that I've seen other people make. Now I know if you are from my Twitch and you are watching the YouTube video of this, yes, I am. Okay, apparently my brother, who does not understand what headphones are, is playing music as loud as he can. YouTube, please don't come at me. But if you have seen my Twitch account and seen that I have like an AI art there, well, I'm planning on changing that because I got that because I didn't realize that I was getting that I could have gotten the same thing from Etsy for like about $4. So I'm gonna keep that's gonna stay on there until I have to do it till I am able to make my own. I haven't found time to do that. I've been busy with work and school, so yeah. So sorry if a lot of the videos are not as good quality that you're seeing. Sorry about that. I'm still working on that. Anyway, I could easily just go and do this one more time and on this video, and it won't be too long. However, I want because well, yes, I know that watermark is there, but as you can see, the products and supplies is there. Yes, I know that the Windows watermark is there. I do plan on changing that too, but I don't have enough money for that. So yeah. So anyway, for those of you guys that are watching on YouTube, see you guys later. Head over to Twitch. Link is in the description, and hopefully editor me or future me, part of me that uploads this puts this in the pinned comments. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys later, and goodbye. Now, anyway, back to now. Anyway, now anyway, now I'm gonna be streaming for a bit longer. We're gonna go and do one more of this. We're gonna do one more of this, and then we're gonna go and
You're through to your garage.
I don't remember
You,
which one it was.
Need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it by.
I'm gonna do one more of these, and then I'm gonna go back to my what's it called gonna go back to the arcade, see which one it was that is currently in need of being restocked, because I do want to restock all of them. I do want to restock all of them. There's a lot of this that I want to do on my. There's a lot of stuff that I just want to do on my own. And if I do want to buy something, I want it to get it as cheap as possible. Now I know that there are people that will come in here and be like, well, obviously the art's gonna cost a lot. And I'm like, no, it's not. I'm gonna get the I had somebody at one point show me the art for like emotes that they can make, and I looked at them and I was like, this is oddly a lot like other emotes that I see. So I went on to I talked to another streamer that I knew, that I currently know, that I still watch his streams. His name is Flosty. It is a picture of a snowman, and he used to be in my in my Bible study group. He has not been there in a long time, and my quest to get him back is still going. And I just realized there's a hole in my wall that looks like that a knife slashed through it or a hatchet went into it, and I just realized that right now. Huh. Where did that even come from? Anyway, I am probably gonna make another short that I'm currently using this game to make some shorts right now, and some of them, they're not out yet on YouTube yet. No, they're not. But oh, come on, this better not be hold on, this better not be on the other side of the map. No, it's right here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Wait, hold on. What gun do I currently have right now? Okay, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so I took a look at that, and I talked to the other streamer. He's like, "Oh, I got mine off of Etsy." So I went and looked at different emotes that I can get off of Etsy, and I found one that is custom emotes, which the ones that you are currently seeing on my stream right now, that you can currently look at on the stream. Those ones I got off of Etsy, and they were the same art design that was shown to me by that person that was charging me $300, and I was like, I'm gonna get these, and they came into my chat and they were like, yeah, but it's not your style, and I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, that is specifically my character. They're like, no, it's not. Your emblem is showing something different. And I'm like, that's supposed to be the mask. That emblem is supposed to be the mask. The character is a completely different person. Okay, hold on.
You're going to a better place. Die, motherfucker!
Got a man down! Hey, through shot, take cover! Fuck you! Oh, we'll go help the homie out! Para siempre!
All right. Here we go. Okay. We'll gain this, and we're gonna take it back. Okay, so I ended up just finding that same exact art style, but on Etsy, and it cost me like $4. It cost me actually less than $4. It cost me $2. It cost me $2 and I believe 41 cents just for 4 of them, and that's what I got. I got 4 of them. That's really all I needed. I just needed 4. And this person that was coming to my streams telling me that that they could make stuff for me was charging me like $200 for this art that I can easily just get on Etsy for $2. So 100 times the amount that I was gonna 100. So this was like 100 times less the amount than I was gonna pay this person that came into my streams. Bitch! Behold, epic parking skills. Probably gonna get rid of that. Okay, back to what we were doing. Okay, I had to write down that as a clip because fun times. So yeah, I might at the end of this I might make a clip that just says, "Hey, head over to Twitch. I stream more on there than I do on YouTube because well, YouTube doesn't understand what YouTube is, and OBS sometimes doesn't understand what YouTube is, and also because there are times that I stream more on Twitch." Because it's easier to stream on Twitch than it is on YouTube. So yeah, I might do Portal again, and I've mentioned this story before. But I only mention it because it is something that, to this day, is still kind of just bizarre to me. Merrick and I actually even had to talk about that, and he was like, yeah, that was probably a rage baiter. Which honestly makes sense, but it's still bizarre to me because person comes in, chats, and then seems fine at first, but then about like 15 minutes later, I don't know. Well, they just say I'm like halfway through the game. They come in while I'm halfway through the game, and they just come in. I believe you can still find it. Actually. I think it was like the last time I played Portal. And on this channel, and they were like, "Can you play something else on board?" And I'm like, I don't think I said too much of it I don't think I addressed it as much, but if you're bored with my streams and you want to see something differently, as much as I would love for you to come and watch this stream or watch my streams, you do have the ability to go and watch other people's content. I'm going to write that one down as well. I'm getting a lot of clips in right now. I also need to make a clip from last time. From from yesterday. I forgot to do that. I just got really upset yesterday. Okay, let's go. Keep pressing E, I guess, if that's working. Okay, let's let me just call it my mechanic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Alright, here we go. Let's go and get it. Okay. So now let's head back to the arcade and see what else needs to be restocked.
They got it. We're all good. LJT logging out.
Okay, heading back to the. Heading back. If we have like if everything is like restocked now, or if everything is like up in supplies, most likely. Like right now, the cocaine business isn't like fully up on product, isn't full on product, but the but it is full on supplies, so it's gonna fill up on product. If I go over to like my computer back at the arcade, and the other thing that was also not full on supplies, I mean on product, is full on supplies on product now, then I'm just gonna go and see if like what's it called, my heist for the diamond heist is. Hold on, what's this? Drug vehicle. Let's take that. We're gonna take that actually. Let's take that drugged vehicle. We're gonna take it because, well, that can restock some stuff for us. Or we can get some petty cash. It can either restock or it can get us petty cash. Okay, let's go and get ourselves some nice.
We met at the bar last. You don't even remember? We had sex in your car. I can't believe it. You don't even remember.
Oh, look here. What up, pork chop? It's true. What about the That's him, isn't it? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I don't know what this is. Looks like cocaine. Probably not a really good idea to go in here, but still, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay, can't check in here, however, I am gonna go back. Okay, there's a out over here. Here we go. What was I talking about? I don't remember, but I do have another topic. One of the things that is like something that it's not really like, oh, I hate this annoys me. It's more of a, this is stupid type thing. And what I mean is like, okay, look, I understand if you do not have enough money to talk to a therapist or something like that. But I believe that there are alternatives. I think that there are better alternatives than going on to BuzzFeed and taking a mental illness test and it giving you a random question. And giving you random questions and then giving you a random answer. Like I swear, like I can go into BuzzFeed and look up and find like a like mental illness for psychopathy to see if I'm a psychopath, and I'll go in and put all the answers, and it'll be like, you are not a psychopath, and then I'll try it again and then put in the same exact answers I did before and be like, you are a psychopath, or it's like, you are not, you're a psychopath, and it'll like interchange in between every single time. I swear, like. I think I did that. I think I did that back in high school because like we were bored in French class. Yes, I took French class. Do I know French? Absolutely not. Did I pay attention? First year, yes. The rest I did not. I just did not want to do it afterwards. But anyway, like we took those quizzes because we were like, well, let's just have fun. Like they don't mean anything because we knew, but even back then we didn't mean anything. But I swear there are people that will take those quizzes, and it'll be like, what? Let's see what mental illness you have. Puts in answers to questions. You have schizophrenia. Does it again. You have psychopathy. Does it again. And it's like you put in the same answers every single time. It'll give you a different answer every single time, despite you putting the same answers in. And I swear, and this is something. And here's the thing: there are and people will go on and swear by those online quizzes. That means that you have. That means that like that on what mental illness they got. Despite the fact that those things will just like randomly generate a different answer every single time. And what I find like just not really annoying, but just more of like this is extremely stupid, is the amount of people that will see that and be like, oh, I must have this mental illness, so let me put it onto my bio, and then they put it like all the mental illnesses. Like 100 different mental illnesses, not all of them, but there's like they'll put like 100 different mental illnesses, and they'll be like, you need to respect me because of these mental illnesses, and I'm like, and I'll be here, and I'm not gonna call them out on it, but in my head I'm thinking to myself, these people who are saying this, I know that okay, maybe like some of them we can stretch and say maybe yes, but most of these no. For several reasons. One, because several of these mental illnesses make it so that you would not want to talk to anyone, not even on online. That you would be preferred to be back in your just being with yourself and reading a book or something like that. And not to mention that half of them will contradict each other, or some of them don't even exist, and the rest of the some of them contradict each other. Some of them contradict exactly what you're doing. Like, you come in and say, well, I have this mental illness. Despite the fact that mental illness that they'll describe to me contradicts everything that they have been saying and talking and doing. Nah. Some of them contradict each other. Some of them will contradict what they're doing. And some of them are made up.
What you need, boss?
Some of them are...
I can bring 'em round.
And the rest are just like, they're copied and pasted.
It's on the
Like...
way.
They didn't even put in the effort to put in 100 different mental illnesses. They just put in the same one like several times. Not to mention that these same people will meet somebody with the exact same mental illness that they so claim to have, but this person actually has that illness, and that person who claims to have it when they really don't is explaining how the person that actually has it is faking it because they don't do that. Like, I swear, I think I like watched somebody back a while ago, just like a few years ago. I swear, I watched somebody explain to someone who claimed that this is actually back in high school, actually. I watched somebody who claims that they had depression when they didn't, explain to somebody who actually did have depression how they were faking it because they don't feel that way. Because they don't do that. There's even stories that where they do that. Okay, so now that that's done, well, first things first, let's we need to go back to the arcade, and I was on my way to do that, but then I ended up not doing that. Okay, let's go. Let's put the money in. Put the money in here. Deposit. Put that in. Perfect. Oh no, we got a 0. What would I who do I call for, like did I call like Pam? Not Pam. Paige, right? Do I call Paige? Yeah, I think I call Paige. No, I do not. Okay, what is it? Service vehicle, terabyte. Request terabyte. There we go. Where would that be? Are you kidding me? Okay, it's over here. So yeah, that's more of like a like people will, and not to mention that, like, okay, it creates an entire Boy Who Cried Wolf scenario. But the only difference between that fable and what's going on is the fact that so many people are faking it to the point that when somebody actually comes in with the real thing, people will not believe that person who actually has it. Okay, so to anyone who doesn't know Boy Who Cried Wolf, okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. The Boy Who Cried Wolf is a fable about a boy who was a shepherd boy, who was bored one day and decided that he wanted to pull a prank on the nearby village. So oh, I forgot that I did all of this. Yes. Okay, so he wants to pull a prank on the nearby village, and okay, I'm gonna have to be back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back. I'll explain everything. I'll explain the fable. Right, I'm back. Okay. I feel like someone just called me up and I did not notice. Anyway, Boy Who Cried Wolf. A story about... Okay, wait, hold on. First things first. Where do I go to check my... Do I go here?
Welcome to my app. If working for an idiot has taught me anything, it's how to make things idiot-proof. So you get to run scores with software that's actually usable. How's that for a change? There should be some names up here you're familiar with. All the illicit businesses in Los Santos and Blaine County. What my little app does is allow you to hack into those businesses, if you own them, to run source or supply runs from the truck. You know, like hack into disruption logistics for a gun-running resupply, or into SecuraServe to source your desired cargo. You'll still need to return the stuff to the usual places, but it should save you a lot of travel time.
Okay. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Wait. Okay, never mind. Apparently... Okay, I can't see what's in here, so I guess we're just gonna be driving. We're just gonna be going back. Okay, anyway, Boy Who Cried Wolf. About a shepherd boy who was bored one day and decided that he wanted to pull a prank on the nearby village. And so he goes in, he goes to the nearby village, and hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he goes to the nearby village and starts screaming out, "Help, help! There's a wolf attacking my sheep. I need please, someone come help me, help me scare it off." And the people seeing this see that this is a little boy who obviously cannot scare off a wolf. So they go and help him, only for them to be met with him just laughing at them and saying, "I can't believe you fell for it." And revealing that there was never really a wolf there. Now they're a bit mad about this, but they gotta admit that he got them. A while later, he goes and decides to do that same prank again. Now, same thing happens. They decide to come and help him, only for them to find out that there really is no wolf there. And they end up getting mad at him because it's like, I can't believe they got us again. He got us again. He decides to do it, and he goes back to doing what he was normally doing, tending the sheep. But then a while later, he decides to do it again, to play the prank again, and he goes in and starts screaming again, and the village people are hesitant to come and help because, well, first two times were fake, but who knows? Maybe this one could be real. Ow. Well, maybe this time could be real. So let's go. Unless people come in and help, but only for them once again to be met with the same thing of him laughing at them and saying, "I can't believe you guys fell for it again." And everyone just is angry, but what are you gonna do? They obviously fell for the same trick again. What are they gonna say? I can't believe you got it. And it's like, well, yeah, but you fell for it.
Delicious.
Ow.
Cool.
But then a while later, one day, a wolf actually does come to eat the sheep. And so he realizes, oh shit, there is a wolf now. I better go in and tell the townspeople. So he does. He goes in and he starts yelling out, "Please help, help. There's a wolf eating my sheep. I can't scare it off by myself. Please help me." No one believes him. And no one believes him. And he's begging them, saying, "Please, there really is one this time. I'm not lying this time. There really is one. Please, you gotta help me. I can't do this by myself." And he's begging them. He's even on his hand, and he's like, he's begging them, asking them, please. But nobody believes him. And he ends up going back to his flock, and it's a lot less now. There's a lot less sheep there. And he ended up losing a whole lot of them. Sometimes the story is that he doesn't have any more sheep, and sometimes the story differs a bit, but in the end, the moral of the story is the same. The more you lie, the less people will believe you. The more people are inclined to not believe you. Ow.
I cannot believe this happens.
So so the entire thing that got me on this was people who claim and pretend to actually have mental illnesses. There are more of them in the world than people who actually do have the mental illnesses, and as a result, when we end up having people, and as a result, because these people are claiming to have it and pretending to have it, when we actually get somebody who doesn't actually have the mental illness but are claiming to have it, they play it off so much that when we finally get somebody that does have the mental illness, all of a sudden people are like, oh no, No, you're faking it. No, I'm not. I don't believe you. And that's why I say it's a boy who cried wolf scenario, because there are so many people that lie about it to the point where when someone else who didn't lie about it comes up and is like, "Hey, I actually have this. I have proof about that." People are less inclined to believe them, and that is the problem that we have. We have so many outliers nowadays that oh no way I was gonna go into we have so many outliers nowadays that when the truth actually comes out, people don't believe the truth. You know, about 600. I don't remember how long ago how long ago Plato was around. I think it was like 300 BC. Okay, so cocaine, that we're gonna keep that there, so that's gonna continue to refill. So we've pretty much got everything. I'll do all of this. I'll do like the rest of this on my own time. I'll probably even like make a video off of it. But anyway, Plato actually had an entire like thing where we talked about like what could a perfect man who was without fault live in this world, survive in this world. And the answer that was brought up was no. The reason why is because he would immediately be thrown out of like whatever society he was in, or he would be killed. And the reason why is not because that would happen is not because of something that he did, but because he would bring out the faults in others, and he would like bring all the injustice out into the light. That was 300 years before Jesus was born. Jesus, the Son of God, was born.
So, what was it?
And
We're going after the guard patrol
Jesus
routes.
comes in,
These dumb
does
cowboys
exactly
actually
that,
do
and
hard
brings
copies.
out all of
So you're
the
just
injustice in the
drunk
world.
security guard's car and
As a
photographing
result, the people that are being shown to be shown all of this, they don't like it, and they get mad at him and crucify him for it. Crucify him for it. A good example is that like the Pharisees who loved money, and were trying to like paint God in their image, were like doing all this wrong, and Jesus comes along and is like, yeah, that's not what it says. Like I'm gonna do this because it's not against the law. And the Pharisees are like, no, you can't do that because that's not what the tradition says. That's not what the law says. It's like, show me the law.
You don't want to draw attention to yourself. I'll send you intel so you can identify the car. Find it, and I'm sure we'll get what we need.
And Jesus is over here being like, well, the law says this. And they're like, no, it doesn't. He's like, show me the law. And they're like, yeah, but no, you can't do that because he's like, the law. Show me the law. Okay, 785. And like Jesus is over here being like, the law, show me the law, the law, show me the law, like where it says that you can't do that. And the Pharisees are like, no, 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 you can't do this because because this reason, and Jesus is over here like, do you not remember when this happened or that happened or all of this? And the Pharisees are like, no, wait, no, that was different. And he's like, how? How is it different? They're like, because, and it's like, the only difference is the fact that you're not the one who's preaching it. They didn't like somebody being more powerful than them, or being more they didn't like the fact that there was somebody that was more knowledgeable than them about the law. Honestly, come think about it, that's exactly how the government is today. You know the law better than them, and they'll get mad at you. Hold on, what was it? I've come to the conclusion. Okay, 785. I've come to the conclusion of if you are to study the full law, if you were to study the law, the full law, you would know more about the law than half the politicians that run this country. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to do this quietly. Okay. Why it's so hard to do this, I don't know. Found it.
That looks like the right car. See what you can find in the trunk.
Okay, after this I'm gonna have to run back.
Take a close-up of the roster with your camera, send it over, and get yourself out of there.
I'm gonna have to wait until he goes. Actually, I can go right now.
You could have done this clean. Now you're gonna have to get dirty. Deal with them.
I tried. I honestly tried. But as I said,
Take cover now! Dirty old piece of shit. Ass!
I don't like how it's. I might need to get myself a new keyboard. I haven't even had this keyboard very long.
What the hell? Holy fuck! Damn! Damn!
I already sent it to him. What do you mean I have to send it again? Okay.
Got it. Now get out of there.
Honestly, that's a reason why a lot of like rules are made today, is because like people will expose like the injustice in certain things, and people in power who are the reason why that injustice exists don't like the fact that they were exposed for it. So instead of like fixing it, they now make it like illegal to like expose like the people in power for that, or the person that exposed it got in trouble. That's pretty much how it works. Still to this day, that's still how it works. I'm gonna like do one more thing after this, and then I'm gonna like stop. Maybe like next time I'm playing with like a friend, then I'll okay. All right. You know, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Let me just get back. There are so yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. So what to take away from this is that people in power, often the rule makers, the only reason why they love the rule that they make until it comes to bite them in the ass. They make a rule because they believe that they should be allowed to do it, but they want to make it so that so that it doesn't look selfish. So they say everyone should be able to do this. But then it comes to bite them in the ass, and they're like, "Wait, why are you doing that? Isn't that illegal?" And people are like, "No, you made this legal. This is exactly what you want. You made this the rule. You made this the standard. This is what you wanted. So you're gonna have to deal with it." So I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.